broadcasting live from the soul of Astarius Miraculii. That which is necessary. That which is necessary shall be. There is no escape from the fulfillment of necessity. To make a vain attempt will find one in the spider web of cyclicity. Around and around a constant revolution, not learning the lesson or receiving the message that would afford one a divine solution. But as for every experience, yours or mine, we are the creators of necessity in thought and word and deed, you see. Never an element of chance, not for you or for me, because we project the causes, the effects become necessary. We create action, circumstance, and destiny. And now we know exactly what to expect through the universal law of cause and effect. But during the times when something negative would happen to us, our burdens seemed so heavy, and oh, how unjust. And we cursed and cried, how could this happen to us? But the seeming negative thing was a lesson and a message too that could be highly beneficial to me and to you. The lesson and the message were like a door marked pull, but our head was so hard and we were as stubborn as a bull, for there we were pushing on a door marked pull. What are we doing? No wonder all the strife let us pass through the door of experience, and it will serve us in life. So we open up the door, we stand tall, and we face it. Our cup is somewhat bitter, but we receptively embrace it. Oh, it's a very wise decision, for we cannot escape it. Yes, this effect was reaped from a cause we did so, and now is simply the time to pay the debt that we owe. So with calm assurance we now walk through the door, to be tormented by this experience no more. For the lesson we have learned and the message we did hear it, oh, how it expanded our mind and quickened our spirit. Yes, that circumstance was no element of chance. We were only receiving our own, and that's why we embraced it. Behold the things of greater brilliance on the other side of the door that now dutifully and gracefully fulfill and replace it. To think we foolishly thought it was a disadvantage. What a blessing to realize that every seeming negative thing must always have an equal positive advantage. And now that all negative thoughts have been divinely released, our countenance is filled with that heavenly peace, a peace firm in the supreme spirit of eternal standing. I mean that unshakable peace that passeth understanding. And now we deny the influence of anything distressing, for there is a lesson that is teaching and a message wisely expressing to please study us closely, for we are really a blessing. And now we deny the influence of anything distressing. There's a lesson that is teaching and a message wisely expressing to please study us closely, for we are really a blessing. And now whatever our fate, let us not be disturbed. It did not happen to hurt us, but to humbly serve, despite the seeming pain and apparent distress. All situations are to uplift our consciousness. And now, whatever our fate, let us not be disturbed. It did not happen to hurt us, but to humbly serve, despite the seeming pain and apparent distress. All situations are to uplift our consciousness. And now, whatever our fate, we will not be disturbed. We're now empowered by the dance of cause and effect, the universal law of necessity. I champion you. I share that you would remember who you are. Remember where you're from, what you're for, that you're divine. The Peace was the first serious poem that I ever wrote, long time ago. Cause and effect, the universal law of necessity, featured in Miraculii, Song of Ascension. And so there is this principle of cause and effect. We create the causes and the effects become necessary. See, but as for every experience, yours or mine, we are the creators of necessity in thought and word. Indeed, you see, never an element of chance, not for you or for me, because we project the causes and then the effects become necessary. And the causes that we project by way of how it is that we're thinking and how it is that we're feeling. The thoughts that we think, the feelings that we feel are causes that produce effects in the realm of circumstance. And we can create differently if we've been creating amiss. And so we want to come into resonance with the fact that we are powerful creators. We create from the realm of femifestation, the primordial first cause, which is aligned with thought and feeling and intention and silence. Silence is also a very powerful and sacred void out of which great possibilities are created. As the void that the earth was in before its creation, being the womb of the universe, also powerful place of creation. Anything that we're experiencing in our lives is that which we've created ourselves. We can't, well, we can, but it is not wise to try and blame anyone else for the experiences that we're having. But during the times when something negative would happen to us, our burdens seemed so heavy and oh how unjust, and we cursed and cried, how could this happen to us? But the seeming negative thing was a lesson and a message too that could be highly beneficial to me and to you. The lesson and the message were like a door marked pull. But our heads were so hard and we were stubborn as a bull, for there we were pushing on a door marked pull. When the door is marked pull, we must take the handle of that door and receive the door unto ourselves, and then we have rites of passage and we're able to walk through. But we first must receive the door unto ourselves. And so this is so important. If we're experiencing pain, it's a door marked pull. Challenge, fear, it's a door marked pull. Because in opening that door, in receiving that door, we're then able to learn all of the things that we were meant to learn from that experience. You know, what are we doing? No wonder all the strife. Let us pass through the door of experience, and it will serve us in life. So we open up the door, we stand tall, and we face it. Our cup is somewhat bitter, but we receptively embrace it, which is a very wise decision. For we cannot escape it. Yes, that circumstance was no element of chance, and we were only receiving our own. And that's why we embrace it. Behold the things of greater brilliance on the other side of the door that now dutifully and gracefully fulfill and replace it. For the circumstance was no element of chance. We were only receiving our own, and that's why we embraced it. Behold the things of greater brilliance on the other side of the door that now dutifully and gracefully fulfill and replace it. And so we are powerful creators. And I bring this message forward to trigger the eternal remembrance within you and the eternal remembrance within me. Whenever we are in a moment of feeling as if there is something lacking within us on the individual level, that then is the moment to own our unividuality, our universal selfhood. For we are the whole universe. It takes the whole universe to make up who you are and who I am. And so the glory that we witness within the universe and within our beloveds that move through the universe, offering powerful creations, let us recognize and realize that those are our creations by extension. For we are a cellular resonance and presence within every being, within every creator, even unto our Creator Absolute. Upon the creation of the universe, we also were a seed potential of soul reality deep within the core of our Creator. As God, Goddess Absolute came together in celestial copulation and spat forth this universe into being, of which we all are a part. And yet we were also a seed potential of beingness and reality of selfhood inside of our Creator. Therefore, co-creator with the very universe that we are a part of and have been created within. Everything is and isn't at the same time. This is one of the cosmic riddles. Oh, life is beautiful. Life is wonderful. And it's time to remember that. to choose joy, to choose bliss, to choose peace, to choose love. All is well in the kingdom of this sacred moment. All is well in the kingdom of our soul. We are so wonderful. We are so beautiful. We are so safe. We are so divine. And as we own the glory of who we are, the beauty of our souls, we own it not only for ourselves, we own it also for every other being in the whole of existence. It's so important to be in the celebration of who we are. And if you're worried about it being an ego trip, all you have to do is say, I'm wonderful, I'm glorious, in honor of and in connection with every other being in the whole of existence. Because the ego operates from separateness and exclusivity, not all-inclusiveness. And so everything is divine and wonderful. I am Miraculii. I love you so much. My website is astarius.com, astarius.com. If you love this video, please pass it along. Share it with many, many people. Look at it many times, for their frequency will be increased every time you partake of it. Life is delicious and wonderful. Thank you for sharing this moment of sacred space with me. I have a number of CDs that are available through my website, also through iTunes,